I'm talking to you from Kampala, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, and you are most welcome to this International Wealth Show organized by Freedom Faith Net Global and BZZWORLD. These are giant multinationals. I'm super excited for this International Wealth Show that is three-phased. And our first phase is Welty and Carmen, which is a cartoon. Very exciting, very educative, and I'll be back shortly after. Please, let's welcome Welty and Carmen.
Once upon a time, there lived two friends named Welty and Cayman. They were friends since they were in school and had not seen each other for a long time. Until one day, they ran into each other in the shopping mall. They were surprised and happy to see an old friend again. They began to tell each other the stories of their lives. Welty told the story of his fabulous life, in which he had plenty of time to spend with his family, which he could afford because he never had any problems with his finances. Plus, he had the freedom to pursue his hobbies and be engaged in social activities. While Cayman spent his days punching the clock, having no quality time to spend with his family. And his meager salary was spent paying more goods and the various installments, on top of an ever-increasing cost of living. Boatman, who became successful without having to trade his time for money.
Once upon a time, there lived the village chief, who had a beautiful daughter. Her beauty was such that all the young men in the village fancies her. Ari was the name of the girl, given to her by her parents. Of all the young men in the village, Ari only set her eyes on two of them. One was called Brito, and the other, Bodhi. It was their spirit and ambition that really impressed her. Time passed, then season changed, until one fateful day, a terrible disaster struck the village. A mighty earthquake had split the village into two parts, separated in the middle by a wide and deep river. The village chief and his family was now on the western bank of the river, while the two young men, Brito and Bodhi, were on the eastern shore of the river. The two young men started to make raft in order to cross the river to see Ari. They did not realize that this raft brought them something unexpected. They began to make money crossing the villages who wanted to see their families to the other side of the river. Time passed, and by next year, Ari will be 18 years old. According to the village tradition, a girl is entitled to choose her suitor when she reached the ages of 18. Ari was so distressed, but could not make up her mind as to choose between Brito or Bodhi. Seeing the dilemma of his daughter, the village chief finally declared a contest. Whoever managed to collect 1,000 taels of gold within 1 year will be entitled to marry his daughter. 1,000 taels of gold was not a small amount of money there. Brito and Bodhi was so dizzy to find the way to collect that amazing sound. They couldn't imagine the thousands of crossing they had to make for 1,000 taels of gold to materialize. They worked harder and competed to cross cross more people in order to make the 1,000 taels of gold. As days went by, they became smarter. Now, they were not only building rafts, but boats to accommodate more people in one crossing, thus increasing their income. Brito realized that he could not work alone like this forever. After spending some time calculating, he decided that he could never come out with that sound tails of gold crossing people to the other side. After giving some thought to the matter, Brito decided that he would build a bridge, connecting the two halves of the village, and he would make money by doing that. Brito believed that by building the bridge, he would not only have the 1,000 taels of gold, but he would never have to row his boat again, forever. Brito set his heart to build the bridge that he had drawn. Although he encountered strong opposition and ridiculed by the villagers, who told him that building the bridge was a crazy idea, a wasted time, and he would never make any money. While building the bridge, Brito still continued to cross people with his boat, because he realized that his bridge had not yet been completed and still to yield the single cent. By day, he was crossing people with his boat, and by night and in his spare time, he was building his dream bridge. While Bodhi's income had now increased by crossing more people, with his great energy, he could do more crossing in a day than Brito. His lifestyle began to change, and every day he wasted his money indulging himself. Winter had finally arrived. Brito finally finished the building his bridge. The opening day of the bridge was greeted enthusiastically by the villagers. The price of crossing the bridge was much lower than the paid fare charged by the boats. Moreover, it was much safer crossing the bridge than a boat ride, which carried with it the risk of sinking. Brito Bridge functioned very well, and every day people paid to cross. Brito income began to pour in stably. He only needed to build the connecting pipe to let the money streaming into him. Naturally, this led him to be the first to collect the 1,000 taels of gold required by the village chief. Meanwhile, Bodhi's income dwindled every single day. More so as the winter approached and the water of the river turned to ice. The villagers would much prefer to cross the bridge that Brito had built. There was no risk of sinking, and it wasn't slippery even when ice was present. Now, even Bodhi's strength began to fail. He pushed himself too far. Poor Bodhi. He traded all of his time for money, and now even he could not use his strong body for work. The expression on his face began to change. Now autumn had arrived, and Brito's dream finally came true. With confidence, Brito went to the house of the village chief to ask Ari's hand in marriage. Finally, Brito and Ari lived happily ever after, enjoy financial freedom, time freedom, and prosperity forever. Finally realized that he had not made the right decision by continuing to rely on his strength to accumulate money.
After listening intently to the story, Kanan was beginning to think that he too was doing the same thing that Bodhi did. All this time, he was trading his time for money. Arriving home, Kanan still pondered Welty's word. Before going to bed, he made the decision to follow Welty's advice, that is, to make a smart move like Brito did. What about you? Which method do you prefer? If you are still unsure, try answering the following questions. Do you possess an income that flows continuously for 24 hours without you actually having to work for it? Are you relying on strength alone, or do you have a right system to produce money? Does your income continue to flow after you are gone? Can you quit work anytime you choose without sacrificing your income? Should you for any reason be out of work now, can you survive for the next year without a job? If you cannot say yes to all of these questions, then please contact or get the following DVD, Smart Idea by Freedom FaithNet Global, from the person lending you this DVD.
Exciting and educative cartoon. I'm sure, like I said, it is quite educative. And those 5 questions are indeed the killer. If you could not answer yes to those questions, then you know you're in the right place at the right time. Because you've seen someone who relies on his brain and another one who uses his brain to work smart. And this introduces us to the next phase. But for those of you who are connected, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the link so that we can keep flowing. We are now going to go another step, which is higher. And this step is going to be taken us by a very important person. I describe her as someone who is beautiful with content. She's a giant in this business. She's a medical doctor. And she comes all the way from the giant of Africa. Can we please welcome none other than Dr. Helen Manoj to take us through the next phase. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much, Mr. Robert Kalisa, for that very edifying introduction. My name is Dr. Helen Manoji, a Cameroonian living in Abuja, Nigeria. And before we go on with our presentation, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share our channel for future updates. I've been in this activity for 8 years now, and I'm going to share my little experience with you in this Weltyshow. I'm going to begin my presentation with a quadrant that was illustrated and elaborated by a renowned economist known as Robert Kiyosaki. Kiyosaki is a financial manager as we speak, and he divides the active population into 4 parts. He says in the world of affairs, there are 4 ways of making money. The first group of people are the employees. These people own a job. They work for someone, they work for a company or an organization. And they exchange their time for money. It means they work, and at the end of the week or the month, they are paid a salary. He says being an employee, there's nothing wrong with that, but you cannot count on your job to provide you financial freedom, because the job does not belong to you. You can be fired at any time, and it cannot be passed on to your next of kin. The second group of people Kiyosaki talks about are the self-employed. Here you own a job. We call them either the self-employed or the small business owners. Maybe a hairdresser, a fashion designer, an event planner, a medical doctor, a lawyer who works for himself. Here you're self-employed, meaning when you work, you earn money. When you don't work, no money. If you go on vacation, your income goes on vacation as well. And Kiyosaki tells us that being self-employed is tricky because you are the system. The skills belong to you. You cannot pass them on to your next of kin. And most of the time, it cannot provide you financial freedom and passive income. He says on the other side of the quadrant, the right side, there are the B's, the big business owner. A business owner is someone who has put in place for a system, and the system works for them. We have so many of them around us. MTN, for example, Western Union, many banks, UBA Bank, Eco Bank. These people, we don't know the owners, but they have put in place a system, those who own franchises as well. And the 21st century, we have the business of the 21st century, which is a system par excellence. And the last category of people, he talks about the investors. As an investor, either you invest in real estate or you buy shares, you buy stocks, and your money works for you. He goes on to say the first two categories, the employees and the self-employed, they earn what we call active income. And the business owners and the investors, they earn what we call passive income. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here today, it's because we have an innovative way of doing business in the 21st century, which is called professional multi-level marketing. And the potential for earning passive income in our activity ranges from $500 a week to $200,000 a month, and even unlimited. To be able to make this money, we work in partnership with a huge multinational called BZZWORLD. BZZWORLD has put on the market some very innovative health products. The first product I'm going to talk to you about is the Angel's Secret, the woman's intimate partner. To make my presentation come to life, I'm going to introduce two amazing people, a gentleman and his wife from Ghana, executive mentor, Mr. Royce Brownson and Mrs. Gifty Esther Royce. They're going to present the product to us. The product comes in a beautiful bag. You see the bag. Wow. Inside this bag, we have three types. We have the green, the panty liner used by men, used by women on menopause, used by girls when they're not on their period. We have the blue pads used by women who have an average flow, and we have the purple pads used by women who have a heavy flow. Now you're going to ask the question, why do we need Angel's Secret pad? We do need this pad because most of the pads on the market, about 90% are made of junk and they cause more harm than good. We are going to do a simple demonstration to show you exactly the difference between our sanitary pad and the ones on the market. So Mr. Royce is holding our Angel's Secret sanitary pad. You look at it, and Mrs. Royce is holding Mr. Royce is holding the X pad, and Mrs. Royce is holding the Angel's Secret sanitary pad. If you look at it, it is well packaged. Even if it falls in water, it doesn't soil. And we're going to place both of them on the board. We are going to place them on the board simultaneously, and we're going to try to simulate two women who are on their period at the same time. Mrs. Royce is holding the Angel's Secret again, and Papa Royce is holding the X pad. With the help of syringes, we're going to take 50 mils of water, because a woman secretes approximately 50 mils of water a day. And we look at the equal amounts and we pour simultaneously on the sanitary pad. When a woman is on her period, it doesn't stop her from going about her daily activities. She goes to office, she goes to the market, she goes to wherever she's going to. And at the end of the day, she sits down and exerts some pressure on the pad. So we're going to take tissue paper and put on both pads, and we're going to press simultaneously to simulate two women sitting on their pads. We press with the hands, yes. What do you notice? The X pad is completely wet and dripping, and the Angel's Secret pad is completely dry. Wow. And even if I were to take the X pad and place on the Angel's Secret, it's still dry. Now we open the pad to see the material that these companies use to manufacture the pad. The first layer of our X pad is completely synthetic. It's synthetic material and it's rough. If you touch it, it's rough. The first layer of our Angel's Secret pad is 100% cotton. Now, the second layer of our Angel's Secret pad is this beautiful negative ion band. And I'm sure you're going to be wondering, what is a negative ion? Negative ions are air vitamins, and they have special function. They eliminate bacteria. They reduce stress, they boost the immune system, they ameliorate metabolism, eliminate pain, eradicate odor, eradicate fatigue, and stabilize hormonal balance. Now, we're going to come back to our parts. We'll cut a piece of our X part, put in the glass, cut a piece of our angel secret part, put in the glass. What do you notice when you stir the X part? The X part dissolves completely. The X part dissolves completely because it is not made of cotton. When we stir the angel secret part, we can stir and stir and stir. It remains intact because our angel secret part is made of 100% cotton. We're going to take everything from each sanitary pad, the X pad, we roll it and we put in the glass, and we take everything from the angel secret pad, we roll as well, and we place in the glass. And we look at the angel secret, what absorbs is this vegetal gel made from wood, which is super absorbent. The last layer of our pads, the X pad, the last layer is a plastic. The woman does not breathe because it's plastic. The woman is cooked inside the bacteria and all the chemicals, and you see that's why when you remove the pad, there is an odor. On the contrary, the angel secret pad, it's biodegradable. Yes, it's biodegradable, and it contains tiny holes that allow for aeration and oxygenation. Now, coming back to our glasses, if you look at the two glasses together, what do you notice? The X part, there is no absorption. The woman is bathing inside these chemicals, inside the recycled paper, and the angel secret part, when we turn the glass upside down, it is 100% absorbed. Wow, yes, it is that amazing. And now we have the panty liners. The panty liners come in the green pack. There are 30 of them per pack. And women who are not on their periods wear it, as well as women who are on menopause, as well as the men. The man has an organ called the prostate gland, and most of the time with age, it's not a disease, it's physiologic. It increases in size and volume. The man pours a few drops of water at the center of the panty liner, and he wears it in between his testes and the anal region, and the negative ion diffuse into his system and bring back the prostate into the normal size. Same as women on menopause, it's going to take care of any hormonal imbalance caused by menopause. Why does the X part, why doesn't it absorb? Because it's made of recycled paper, old cartons, old newspapers. These companies take them, they crush them to obtain a dark paste, and they begin the bleaching process. They bleach with chemicals. These chemicals are highly cancerous and can alter even the hormonal balance of the woman. The Angel Secret Sanitary Pad has a lot of international certifications because the product is sold in all the 5 continents. It's highly absorbent, highly breathable, negative ion technology, anti-leakage design. Free of fluorescent, free radiation, free test. The second product we're going to talk about is the Alpha Meta, which is the spark of life and provides energy for all our activities. What is Alpha Meta? Alpha Meta is an extract of organic brown rice, which contains all the nutrients necessary for the functioning of our cells. Our body is made of cells, healthy body, sick cells, sick body. Cultivated on special alkaline soils, free of any chemical additives. Now, what can Alpha Meta do for us? It reinforces the immune system capacity to destroy damaged cells. It improves metabolism as well as metabolic diseases and production of energy, helps in cellular repair and regeneration, stabilizes metabolite levels in the body. Everybody can consume Alpha Meta. Kids, the adults, the aging population. It's internationally certified, the CE certification, the USDA, the SGS, and the GMP. The third product I'm going to talk about is the Alpha VMAX. Yes, a natural solution for men and women. The pink is for women, the blue is for men. It's made of cordyceps, goji berries, grape seeds, ganoderma, collagen, and Chinese jujubes. Why do we need the Alpha VMAX? It increases stamina and endurance. It increases men's health. It enhances the immune response. It promotes perfect and beautiful skin, increases energy levels, facilitates hormone regulation, as well as it is anti-aging. Yes, our VMAX as well has international certification because it's sold in all the 5 continents. It doesn't contain drugs. It's gluten-free, has the GMP certification. The AZNO is what you need for your daily living. It's a lifestyle product. It's a special kind of toothpaste made of essential oils. It has anti-inflammatory effects, antibacterial properties. It has anti-odor, and it deeply cleanses the teeth and can take care of all dental related problems. The AZNO as well has international certifications, notably the SGS, the ISO, and the Permilab. The last product I'm going to talk to you about today is this mega product known as the alpha spin. Why do we need the alpha spin? To optimize Bama frequency. Bama is a village in China, which is a village of longevity and healthy living. People there live so long, and if you look at the environment, it's so green, it's natural, it's where all of us want to be in. Look at the environment we live in. We all live in toxic environments because our environments are no more what they used to be. We are polluted by this hazard, 21st century hazard known as electromagnetic radiation. Our environment is different from what our parents and our grandparents lived in. Look at children. How early is it for autism to hit home? Children are more affected because their brain cells are tender and radiation can penetrate faster. A child goes to bed with a computer, laptop. Look at the image. You think this child is sleeping? No, the brain cells are being cooked, and it gives rise to so many diseases later on in life. And the solution for this is this German-made revolutionary product known as the Alpha Spin, which protects us from electromagnetic frequency. There are 2 colors, the gold and the blue, but it's basically the same thing. If you have 1 alpha spin, it can harmonize you. When you have 2, they communicate with each other. When you have 4, there is stability, and it creates what we call a quantum energy field, which is void of radiation, in which the body can go into a state of auto repair and auto healing. Now, how do you use the alpha spin, and what can the alpha spin do for us? Look at our blood. The image below shows what our blood should look like. The images above is blood in contact with the computer, and on the right above, blood in computer with a mobile phone. You see how the blood cells are deformed, energy levels decrease, oxygen levels decrease. When you consume water from the alpha spin, which is known as structured water, it restores the oxygen content in the blood. It restores the energy level in the blood. Look at this image of before, low oxygen without drinking structured water, and later on, after drinking alpha spin structured water, and we can see the source of this experiment. Look at our water exposed to radiation. The water becomes deformed. It loses its natural hexagonal structure. Microwave, computer, television, and mobile phone. The water is denatured. And by passing this water through the alpha spin vortex, it regains back its hexagonal structure, which is living water, water with the right frequency, and it puts the body in a state of repair and healing. The alpha spin can be used to create a quantum resting environment in your home. It can be used to purify your air. It can be used to keep your fruits and vegetables fresh. It can be used to reduce fuel consumption by just placing it by the fuel pump. It can be used to block radiation from your phone. It protects you, the caller, and the person receiving the call. Basically, the alpha spin is a product that everybody needs for you and your family. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen the products. Of course, this as well has certifications, the positive energy field, the prognos certification, food grade acceptability, heavy metal free test, radiation free test, and yes, now we're going to go to a compensation plan. Remember I said this is a health and a business opportunity, and we work as a team, we work hand in hand to earn between $500,000 to $200,000 a month and unlimited. How do you make this money? We make this money through 8 bonuses: the retail bonus, the drive bonus, the group bonus, the team bonus, the generational and leadership bonus, the unilevel bonus, the lifestyle global bonus, and the crown diamond ambassador bonus. To earn these bonuses, you need to be a member. And to become a member, you need to buy products. What's BV? BV is bonus value, and each product in our company is given a particular bonus value. If you buy 50 BV, they call you a silver. If you buy 300 BV, they call you gold. 600 BV, they call you platinum. 900 BV, your diamond. And 1,500 BV, your diamond force. Yes, that's the business class. As a member, you're brought in by your sponsor. The person who told you about this business or about the product is your sponsor. Your sponsor, in turn, is already a member of BZZWORLD and as well as of Freedom FaithNet Global. When you join, your job is to share the information just the way you were given this link. You share the link, you share the information to someone A and B, who in turn are going to do the same thing, and your team of consumers and distributors are going to spread all around the 5 continents. The first bonus you're going to earn is the drive bonus. Each time you talk to someone about the business and they decide to join, you earn a 20% referral bonus called the drive bonus. If it's silver, you earn 20%, gold 20%, platinum 20%, diamond 20%. The second bonus you're going to talk about is the group bonus. When you join, you're supposed to create 2 teams, Team A and Team B. And depending on your entry level, you're going to earn this bonus called the group bonus. If you're silver, you earn 10% of your smaller team. Your maximum per week is $500, per month $2,000. Gold, you earn 10%. Your max per week $1,500, per month $6,000. Platinum, you earn 10%. Your maximum per week is $6,250, per month $25,000. If you're diamond, your maximum per week, you earn 12% as a diamond, is $15,000, and per month $60,000. And if you're a diamond with the big team, they call you Ocean Diamond. Here you earn up to 20% of the group bonus per week. Your maximum per week is $50,000 and per month $200,000. Ladies and gentlemen, in the group bonus only, you have a potential passive income of $50,000 times 4 weeks, which gives us the whooping sum of $200,000 a month. Wow. The next bonus is the team bonus. Here you earn this bonus because you've trained other leaders. They said when you join, you can bring in as many people as possible. It's unlimited. There is no family planning. And your first generation can do same. They bring in an unlimited number called your second generation. And your second generation is going to bring in an unlimited number called your third generation. And the company says to you, they are going to pay you 10% of the earnings of your first, second, and third generation. Fantastic, right? The last bonus we'll talk about is the unilevel bonus, and it comes from MPA, monthly personal achievement. You're not an employee to the company, you are a partner. And as a partner, you are a consumer of their very innovative products. And if you consume, of course, your team consumes as well. And the company pays you from the first to the 9th generation each time anybody in your team buys a product for consumption. To explain this bonus very well, we're going to take a simple example. Assuming you are a very average person who is not very dynamic and who knows only 3 people. It means at your first generation, you have just 3 people who consume 100 BV every month. And these 3 people do the same like you. They bring in 3 each, you have 9. At the third generation, the 9 bring 3, you get 27. At the fourth generation, 27 bring 3, you get 81. And at the 5th, 6th, 7th, at the 9th generation, if they follow the multiples of 333, you have 19,683 people. You may not know them. And if all of this happens if all of these people consume 100 BV a month, in the uni-level bonus, you earn $93,517 per month. Wow. Now, there are 5 entry levels, but the best of them is Diamond. Why should you enter Diamond? As a Diamond, your group bonus is 12% and even 20% as Ocean Diamond. Meanwhile, for the others, it's 10%. As a Diamond, you earn GLB, Lifestyle Global Bonus, Diamond Club Member, Crown Diamond Ambassador Bonus. All of these are reserved only for Diamond. So do everything to be a Diamond. What are our product prices? The Azeno, 25 BB, $55. The Angel Secret is 50 BB, costs $90. Alpha Meta, 50 BB, $90. Alpha V Max, 50 BB, $110. And the Alpha Spin, both the big and the small, 300 BB, and it's $595. Now, can we put our hands together for this revolutionary company, BZWORLD, that has put at our disposal this very awesome product? BZWORLD, this is the CEO of BZWORLD. The headquarters is in Malaysia, and it's represented in more than 30 countries around the world. We have BZWORLD in the USA, in Malaysia, in China, and in other countries. And in Africa, we have in Cameroon, in Senegal, in Togo, in Ivory Coast, in Uganda, and of course, the giant Nigeria. Now, what makes us different is this innovative support system known as Freedom FaithNet Global. Freedom FaithNet Global is a system for duplication. If you want to establish passive income in the network marketing business, you need to have a support system that can help you duplicate the exact same working standard, just the way Western Union does. That is why Freedom FaithNet Global is here for you. Why is Western Union expanding rapidly throughout the world? Because they have put in place a standard that works, which is a system. What can Freedom FaithNet Global provide us with? Effective learning on how to build a huge network, mental development, high quality training material, effective and powerful reading material, routine seminars and training, the mentoring program, as well as other tools. And we're going to receive now the top African leaders, Dr. Raul and his wife, his beautiful wife, Mama Nadine, and of course, the gentleman who brought this activity to Africa, Mr. Sargento Sogondo. His upline, #1 in the world, Mrs. Jo Eileen, and of course, the founder of Freedom FaithNet Global, Professor Ongi Kianata. Freedom FaithNet Global has received so many awards and recognitions. In fact, they have received up to 5 Guinness World Records. Yes, 5. And even in Cameroon, the founders of Freedom FaithNet Global were honored as honorary citizens of Belltown in Douala, as well as they were given honorific traditional titles in 3 villages of West Cameroon, Bamena, Bazou, and Bahok. Ladies and gentlemen, to round up our conversation or our discussion, I'm going to end by saying, in our activity, the elevator is closed, but the staircase is open. When you come in, you begin by getting your F1, you do the welcome program, you do the mentoring program, you do trainings, especially the boot camp, you do the net camp, and you become a mentor. And as a mentor, you can now take your qualitative and quantitative step to the Financial Freedom Club. So with Freedom FaithNet Global and BZWORLD International, success is definitely assured. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good evening. God bless you.
Wow, wow, wow. A big applause to Dr. Helen Manoj, Grand Mentor, indeed a giant. I can always say, thank you, thank you, thank you. You deserve whatever you are. We are now going to go to another level. The first one was deep. The second phase has been deeper. We're now going to the third one, which is deepest. And we are going to cross over to Cameroon.
we are going to receive a very important person. When we are being explained about this business, we are given a couple. And it is because of that couple that we have seen many lives changed. We have seen many people touched and changed completely. And we are going to have someone taking us into this session, someone who has risen to the level of a grand mentor staff 5. But despite her rising to the top, she remains humble, very loving, very caring, and very, very full of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, the world over, can you welcome can you welcome Mama Njonu Nadine? Thank you. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa Robert. I am so happy. Very amazing, very crazy. Yes, that is the good family FFD. We know family FFD give happiness, also joining. Very nice. Give help, happiness. Yes. Okay. Bonjour à tout le monde, bonjour à toute ma grande famille qui m'écoute maintenant et qui est scotché. Je suis très heureuse aujourd'hui de revenir parmi vous. Je sais ça fait un peu de mon temps et je dis merci à toute personne qui est en train de m'écouter. Je dis merci à maman Colette Kamassa qui va m'aider à pouvoir transmettre mon message. Comme je vous ai dit, tout doucement, tout petitement, je vais faire mon chemin et je suis sûre qu'un de ces jours, je pourrais conclure aisément en anglais. OK, alors si maman Colette est en ligne, si elle m'écoute, on va commencer. Maman Colette, you are OK? OK, en attendant que maman Colette se connecte, alors I am so happy I say like that. Today, I am blessing. I am thanks God for everything. I am thanks everybody to come today to make this Weltyshow very fabulous and very fantastic. I say thank you for the great lady, Dr. Ellen, for this good presentation. Me also, I learned so much. I learned for the product the BZZWORLD put in us. I learned for the marketing plan, the opportunity business. I also learned from the support system. I said thanks from the participant to assistant Mama Helen.
assisted Mama Helen.
Thank you, Mama Hélène. Merci pour les assistants qui ont soutenu Mama Hélène dans cette belle présentation.
I want to thank the assistants who assisted Mama Hélène in this beautiful presentation.
Et je veux dire merci à notre MC qui était très énergisé cette soirée.
And I want to thank the MC that was really energized this evening.
Alors, comme je le dis toujours, je commence mon propos, ou du moins mes propos, par dire merci à Dieu pour la grâce, pour le nouveau souffle de vie renouvelé.
And I always want to begin by thanking God for the breath of life which He has given me.
Et je dis merci à toute personne que Dieu a mis sur mon chemin et à toute personne qui est connectée aujourd'hui sur cette chaîne FFD Afrique, YouTube, pour pouvoir profiter et écouter l'information dont on vous a apporté.
I want to thank God for everybody He's put on my path and for all of you connected here so that we can share together what we just learned.
Alors, comme je vous l'ai dit tantôt, moi aussi j'ai beaucoup appris du Dr. Hélène. J'ai appris de sa présentation. J'ai appris de l'importance, encore une fois, de nos produits que BZZWORLD met à notre disposition.
I learned from Dr. Helen, I learned from her presentation, and I learned the importance of the product that BZZWORLD put at our disposition.
Et j'ai appris aussi de l'opportunité d'affaires, encore une fois de plus, que Dr. Helen a pris le soin de nous expliquer humblement à travers le plan marketing que BZZWORLD a mis à notre disposition.
I learned also from the business planner, Dr. Helen took her time to explain which BZWORLD has put at our disposition.
Et en tout ceci, je peux résumer en quelques phrases que l'opportunité est la richesse.
And I can just summarize in a few words, an opportunity is wealth.
Dans la vie, on réussit toujours parce qu'on a eu une opportunité.
In life, we succeed because we have come in contact with an opportunity.
On est ce qu'on est parce qu'on a toujours eu des opportunités.
We are who we are because we have had opportunities thrown at us.
Ne voyons pas l'opportunité toujours comme de l'argent.
Don't always look at opportunity in the terms of money.
Si on fait un feedback dans le processus de sa vie, on va comprendre que tout ce qu'on a pu réaliser, tout ce qu'on a pu obtenir, c'est grâce à une opportunité.
If you look at the flashback in your life, you realize that everything you have achieved or obtained is thanks to an opportunity.
Et opportunité veut dire circonstance, tout ce qu'on peut comprendre, tous les mots, les synonymes, les homonymes, tout ce qu'on peut avoir comme mot qui va dans le même sens d'opportunité.
And when we talk about opportunity, we talk about all the synonyms that go in the same direction with the meaning of the word.
Je prends un exemple. Peut-être ta femme ou ton mari d'aujourd'hui, tu l'as trouvé dans certaines circonstances et ça a été toujours une opportunité.
For example, maybe your husband or the wife you're married to, maybe you met them in certain circumstances and it still turned out to be an opportunity for you.
Alors, le mot opportunité est un mot qui est très, très puissant.
The word opportunity is a very, very powerful word.
Et aujourd'hui, grâce à BZZWORLD et à FFG, moi, je peux encore le confirmer.
And today, thanks to BZZWORLD and FFG, I can confirm again.
Regardez, FFG, j'ai eu la grâce que, à travers Dr. Raoul, qui est mon époux, FFG m'a apporté une opportunité qui est le marketing de réseau.
You see, I'm blessed because through Dr. Raoul, who is my upline, my husband, FFG brought me an opportunity, which is network marketing.
Et dans la vie de tout un chacun, beaucoup de personnes ont cette chance d'avoir des opportunités.
In everybody's life, many people they're blessed to have opportunities thrown at them.
Et quand il arrive, il ne dit pas que me voici, je m'appelle opportunité.
But when the opportunities come, they don't say, oh, here am I, my name is opportunity.
Il ne dit pas que me voici, il faut me saisir, saisis-moi, saisis-moi.
They don't say, here am I, opportunity, seize me, seize me.
Non, quand il arrive, c'est à toi d'avoir la jugeote, c'est à toi de pouvoir être attentif, éveillé, avoir l'œil d'un aigle pour pouvoir le voir et la saisir.
No, when it comes, it's you to be attentive, alert, and to have an eagle's eye to be able to seize it.
La preuve en est aujourd'hui, moi j'ai dit merci à Dieu.
And the proof is today, see me, I say, thank you, God.
Parce qu'il m'a donné la capacité de pouvoir faire un choix. Certes, tu peux avoir la vision, tu peux avoir l'œil d'un aigle, tu peux avoir les méninges qui bougent, tu peux te poser les bonnes questions, mais le choix, quand il arrive, tu ne prends pas la bonne décision.
I thank God because He gave me a choice, because you can be alert, you can be intelligent, you can have a brain, but you may still not make the right decision.
Et moi, j'ai eu la grâce de pouvoir faire le bon choix, qui est celui du
Me,
marketing.
I'm blessed because I made the right choice, which is the choice of network marketing.
Et quand j'ai compris, j'ai lu, j'ai écouté le quadrant du cash flow de Robert Kiyosaki, j'ai encore dit merci.
And when I read and understood the cash flow quadrant of Robert Kiyosaki, again, I said, thank you.
Et quand j'ai eu la chance, la grâce de pouvoir visionner le vidéogramme de Welty and Carmen, j'ai encore dit ça, vraiment, c'est l'apothéose.
And when I watched the Welty and Carmen video again, I said, wow, this is really the icing on the cake.
Parce que moi, j'ai compris, voici comment la vie fonctionne, le monde fonctionne lorsque nous, en tant qu'êtres humains, nous naissons.
Because I understood that this is how the world functions as a human being when we are born.
L'homme est amené à travailler à la sueur de son front.
Man is meant to eat from the sweat of his hands.
Quand il dit homme, c'est homme avec grand H.
When I say man, I'm talking about man and woman.
Ça veut dire, bibliquement, religieusement, comme vous pouvez le comprendre, rien n'est facile sur la terre. Pour pouvoir manger son pain quotidien, il faut travailler.
What I'm trying to say is that biblically, spiritually, nothing is easy on earth. To be able to eat, you must work hard.
Celui qui ne travaille pas ne gagne pas, ne mange pas.
He who doesn't eat, doesn't earn, doesn't work.
Maintenant, dans le travail, il a travaillé.
Now, but in working, you still have to work.
Alors, il y a des gens qui travaillent 24 heures et ils gagnent juste ce qui est suffisant pour eux ou pour cette journée-là.
Some people work for 24 hours and have just what is sufficient for that day.
Il y a des gens qui travaillent 30 jours, mais ce qu'ils gagnent n'est pas suffisant pour pouvoir combler ces 30 jours-là.
Some people work for 30 days a month, but what they earn is not enough to take care of their needs for those 30 days.
Mais il y a les gens qui travaillent juste 1 heure, et là, 1 heure-là, ce qu'ils gagnent peuvent les nourrir pendant 2 ans, 3 ans.
Some people work for 1 hour, but that 1 hour, what they earn can make them eat for 2 to 3 years.
Moi, je me suis posé la question de savoir.
And I asked myself the question to understand.
Ça, c'était avant.
It was before.
Mais comment il y a ceux qui travaillent 24 heures, ils n'arrivent même pas à manger ce qu'ils gagnent? Comment il y a ceux qui travaillent pendant 30 jours, ils n'arrivent pas, ce qu'ils gagnent, ils n'arrivent pas à satisfaire leurs besoins? Et comment il y a des personnes qui travaillent juste 1 heure de temps, mais tout ce qu'ils gagnent peut couvrir leurs besoins durant toute une année, 2 ans, 3 ans,
I asked myself, how come people work for 1 day, 30 days, and they're not able to even have what to eat in that period of time? And others work just for 1 hour, and what they earn can actually take care of their needs for 2 to 3 years and even more.
Je me suis posé la question, mais quel est le secret?
I asked myself, but what is the secret?
Et j'ai eu la réponse à ma question aujourd'hui.
And I had the response to my question today.
C'est juste une chose très simple.
There is just one very simple thing.
Le choix.
Choice.
Le choix de pouvoir travailler 1 heure pour gagner l'argent qui peut couvrir tes besoins toute une année, ou le choix de pouvoir travailler 30 jours pour gagner de l'argent qui ne va pas couvrir tes besoins durant ces 30 jours-là, ou le choix de travailler 24 heures que tu gagneras de l'argent qui ne pourra pas couvrir tes besoins durant ces 24 heures.
It all has to do with choice. You can either choose to work for 24 hours and you don't even have what to eat in the 24 hours, or you can choose to work for 30 days and you're able to feed yourself or not feed yourself, or you can also choose to work for 1 day and what you earn in that 1 day can take care of you for years. It's all about choice.
Et ce choix, moi, je l'ai fait parce que j'ai eu une opportunité et j'ai fait le choix, j'ai choisi de pouvoir la saisir.
And I made the choice because I had an opportunity. I made the choice and I seized the opportunity.
Moi, j'ai compris que dans la vie,
I understood that in life,
et ça, c'est selon le quadrant du cash flow,
according to the cash flow quadrant,
ce qui est sûr, les gens travailleront toujours.
What is certain, people are always going to work.
Ça veut dire qu'on aurait toujours des employés.
There will always be employees. That's certain.
On aurait toujours des self-employés, ça c'est clair.
There will always be self-employed, that's certain.
Comme on aura des businessmen et des investisseurs.
There will always be business owners and investors.
Ça c'est la répartition mondiale active d'un homme.
This is the way the world has been repartitioned, the active population.
Ça veut dire que si tu n'es pas dans l'un de ces quadrants, ça veut dire que tu es chômeur.
If you're not in one of these quadrants, you're jobless.
Mais tant que tu mènes une activité, tu es sûrement dans l'un de ces quadrants.
But when you're doing an activity, it means you're in one of these quadrants.
Alors, d'où vient ce que moi je disais tout à l'heure, le choix? On choisit d'être employé ou de rester employé. Comment on choisit de devenir self-employé ou rester self-employé?
That's what I'm saying. It's about choice. You can choose to become or to remain an employee, choose to become or remain self-employed.
Comment on choisit de devenir businessman ou investisseur et le rester?
You can also choose to become a business owner or an investor and remain there.
Alors, pourquoi je développe tout ceci, ma grande famille?
Why am I developing all of this, my family?
C'est parce que beaucoup de personnes ont une compréhension erronée du marketing de réseau.
Because many people have an erroneous conception of network marketing.
Le marketing de réseau est comme toute autre profession qu'on a là d'ailleurs.
Now, marketing is like any other profession you have out there.
Parce que c'est une activité qui permet à l'homme de gagner son pain quotidien.
It's an activity that helps man to earn his daily bread.
Et quand tu as la grâce d'avoir l'information ou d'appartenir à une compagnie de marketing de réseau professionnel, c'est que tu as gagné le jackpot.
And when you're blessed to have the information to be able to belong to a professional network marketing company, you've actually hit the jackpot.
Alors, un marketeur de réseau professionnel est équivalent à un avocat, est équivalent à un médecin, est équivalent à un docteur, est équivalent à un magistrat, est équivalent à un ministre, est équivalent à un fonctionnaire. Donc, ça veut dire quoi? C'est une fonction, c'est une profession.
A professional network builder is equivalent to a minister, a lawyer, a doctor, in fact, a professional or a civil servant.
C'est la même chose que quelqu'un qui est pousseur. Vous voyez un pousseur, je ne sais pas si en Europe, je sais qu'en Europe, je ne sais pas comment on les appelle, aux États-Unis, à Paris, bref, où tu es connecté, je ne sais pas comment on l'appelle, mais chez nous au Cameroun, on appelle, il y a les pousseurs, les pousse-pousse là. En Afrique, on connaît bien ce mot-là.
Just the same thing like someone who is a truck pusher. I don't know how they call them, where you're coming from, but in Africa, in Cameroon, we call them truck drivers, the push trucks.
Alors, vous n'allez pas me dire que cette personne ne travaille pas. Il travaille, puisque chaque matin, il sort, il a son pouce-pouce, il met une activité pour gagner son pain quotidien.
You wouldn't tell me that this person doesn't work. He works because every morning he leaves home and he goes out to try to earn his daily bread.
Alors, tu ne vas pas me dire que non, que lui, c'est parce qu'il a tout perdu ou c'est parce qu'il n'a pas où aller avant qu'il allait faire ça. Mais s'il reste dedans, ça veut dire qu'il s'y plaît et il trouve son compte.
You will not tell me that because he has nothing more to do, because if he continues doing it, it's because he likes it and he actually earns money from it.
Alors, quand on dit par exemple self-employé, on voit seulement les gens qui se mettent à leur propre compte et tout. Regardez même les mamans. Chez nous en Afrique, je ne sais pas, même en Europe,
Now, my question I'm asking you, how do you want to work? Do you want to earn income just for yourself, or you want to earn income that can even serve you for 2 years, 3 years, and onwards? That's the question.
Si on a bien suivi le vidéogramme de Weltyshow, on va voir que les deux travaillaient normalement. Il va à leurs occupations, mais l'autre a été juste un peu, a élevé son esprit, il a ouvert son esprit à la compréhension de certaines choses que l'autre n'a pas pu le faire.
If you look at the video, Welty and Carmen, you see the two young men were working. All of them were working. But one of them was more alert and he opened his mind to understand certain things, and the other did not do that.
Ça veut dire que l'autre était juste prédisposé à pouvoir recevoir les informations que la nature, qu'il a commandé à la nature et la nature le lui a envoyé. Il a juste été ouvert.
One was predisposed and nature sent ideas to his mind. He was open-minded.
Et c'est ça qui fait la différence entre l'être humain, entre beaucoup de personnes. Vous voyez, il y a des personnes que lorsque l'opportunité arrive, s'ils ont la chance d'être ouverts d'esprit, s'ils ont la chance de pouvoir mieux comprendre, de pouvoir donner juste une oreille attentive et saisir le point, c'est comme ça qu'ils décollent. Et c'est ça qui crée la différence entre les gens.
And you see, there are people, when the opportunity comes, they open up their minds and they fly high and they fly. And that makes the difference between them and the others.
Ma famille, c'est juste pour vous dire, aujourd'hui, c'est la façon de travailler qui est le plus important. Parce que tout le monde a un travail.
My family, what I want to tell
dans la vie, c'est toujours un travail. Si ça consiste à ramener le pain quotidien, à nourrir ta famille.
My family, what I'm trying to say is that whatever you're doing, you're working. But now is the manner in which you're working. Whatever you're doing is to feed your family. It depends now on what you decide to do and how you decide to earn your money.
Mais vous allez voir, il y a des personnes, vous voyez une génération, ils commencent à l'école primaire, ils commencent au secondaire, à l'université. Après, on voit comment il y a des démarcations, d'autres commencent à se démarquer. Qu'est-ce qui fait la différence entre cette génération-là? C'est juste qu'il y a ceux qui ont juste ouvert leurs esprits, ceux qui ont été attentifs, ceux qui ont été curieux, ceux qui ont été à l'écoute, ceux qui n'ont pas été braqués, ceux qui ont eu l'attitude d'un apprenant, à vouloir comprendre, à vouloir chercher à comprendre comment ça se passe. C'est ça qui fait la différence entre les gens.
You see, in a generation, you can see people who begin together, but after a while, some actually distinguish themselves because they have a greater learning attitude. They are more open. They are ready to learn. They are ready to explore new avenues. And that makes the difference between them and the others.
Moi, je dis merci à BZZWORLD et Freedom Fitness Global parce qu'aujourd'hui, moi, je n'ai pas eu la chance d'avoir l'éducation que j'ai aujourd'hui grâce à ces business. Mais je dis merci parce que mes enfants auront une meilleure éducation que je n'ai pas eue. Parce que je comprends bien que mes parents m'ont donné ce qu'ils ont reçu. Et aujourd'hui, je peux bien comprendre que ce n'est pas être intelligent, ce n'est pas être primé de la classe, ce n'est pas être major de sa promotion qui nous garantit de pouvoir être majeur dans la vie.
I want to thank God. I want to thank Freedom Fitness Global because I've had education thanks to this organization. And my parents gave me what they could. And I've learned that it's not by being first in class that you become first in life.
Alors, moi, j'ai appris que c'est la personne qui a l'ouverture d'esprit, c'est la personne qui a l'humilité de pouvoir apprendre, de pouvoir accepter les échecs, de pouvoir accepter les critiques, de pouvoir accepter tout ce qui peut être venu de son prochain qui peut estimer réussir dans la vie.
I've actually realized that it's the ability to learn, your humility, your willingness to accept criticism that can help you grow and help you become a better person for your life.
Et c'est ça qui braque beaucoup de personnes par rapport à cette activité de marketing des réseaux. Soit il en a déjà entendu parler, soit il a eu la cousine du cousin, de la cousine, de la tante qui a eu à faire et qu'elle n'a pas réussi. Il y a toujours quelqu'un quelque part qui dit ce qui est son avis, qui donne son avis, qui donne ceci. Mais toi-même, est-ce que tu as déjà essayé pour tirer tes propres conclusions?
And that's what blocks or prevents many from succeeding in this activity. They always have a story. They heard from their cousin, their auntie, their uncle, their cousin's cousin and sister. You yourself, have you ever done the activity to have your own conclusion and your own experience?
Et moi, je dis, ce qui ne s'applique pas parce que, l'information n'est pas parfois vérifiée, on ne la vérifie pas, on la prend juste comme ça et on dit, c'est comme ça qu'ils sont, alors que tu ne connais pas de quoi il s'agit, tu ne connais même pas le fonctionnement, tu ne sais même pas comment ça se passe. Et même si tu as eu à te frotter aux personnes qui ont eu à faire l'activité, alors il faut chercher à savoir, est-ce qu'ils l'ont fait correctement ou pas? Parce que pourquoi d'autres réussissent dans cette activité et d'autres pas? Ça veut dire qu'il y a quelque chose qui n'a pas marché quelque part.
Information we get is hardly ever verified. And even if we get verified information, it's always relative because you don't know exactly how they approach the business. Were they serious with it? Were they taking it as a hobby? You can never tell why they succeeded or why they failed in the business, as the case may be.
C'est pourquoi ma famille, rien qu'étant braqué, rien qu'ayant déjà des préjugés sur quelque chose qu'on ne connaît pas, on peut passer à côté de beaucoup d'opportunités.
And that's why my family, if you're locked up, if your mind is fixed, you can skip or you can miss many opportunities that are going to be thrown at you in life.
Moi, j'ai appris avec cette activité, avec ce business et tous ces enseignements, et à travers les lectures, que dans la vie, il faut être curieuse. Il faut apprendre à pouvoir tirer ses propres opinions.
I've learned in this business and in life that I must always be curious and I must learn to be able to draw my own conclusions.
Alors, ma famille, si tu as aimé mon partage, alors je te demande de t'abonner sur cette chaîne. Je te demande d'activer la cloche de notification pour avoir des éventuels vidéogrammes qui passeront sur cette chaîne. Et surtout, je te demande d'être curieux. La curiosité n'est pas un vilain défaut, surtout quand il va dans le sens positif.
My family, if you listen to me and if you like what I said, subscribe to our channels and hit the notification button so you can have future notifications on our future programs. Curiosity is not a weakness, but it opens you up to many opportunities.
Mais aujourd'hui, ce que je sais, c'est que la situation actuelle, le bouleversement mondial, me donne encore raison et je dis merci d'avoir choisi le marketing des réseaux professionnels. Merci d'avoir choisi cette activité.
What I know right now is that with the current world crisis and the world is being turned up and down, I thank God again for having helped me to make the right choice. Thank you for thanking him for choosing MLM and thanking him that I chose MLM with FFG.
Non seulement c'est une activité qui s'adapte à toutes circonstances, c'est une activité qu'on peut la pratiquer n'importe où, c'est une activité qu'on peut la faire à temps et à contre-temps. Et je dis merci parce que aujourd'hui, qu'on ne le veuille pas, les données ont changé et beaucoup de personnes sont en train de perdre leur boulot. Beaucoup de personnes sont en train de voir leur vie totalement basculer. Mais je dis merci à Dieu parce que moi qui ai eu à faire ce choix il y a de cela 10 ans, voire 11 ans aujourd'hui, je dis merci parce que je ne regrette pas et je peux voir ses fruits.
Today, many people have lost their jobs, they've lost their businesses, but I made this choice 11 years ago and I can see the fruits falling and falling and falling in my life.
Comme j'ai appris le docteur Raoul, comme il l'a dit l'autre jour dans un partage, il ne suffit pas d'être businessman, mais il faut être un businessman passif. Et ce n'est que le marketing de réseau qui peut t'apporter cela.
I learned from Dr. Raoul, he said it's not enough to be a businessman, but you need to be a passive businessman. And it's only MLM that can bring you this kind of lifestyle.
Parce qu'aujourd'hui, même les plus grandes sociétés dans le monde entier sont en train de faire faillite.
Because even the biggest companies in the world are getting bankrupt because they are doing active business.
Ils ont des charges, ils ont des marchandises à écouler. Tout ça, ça c'est du capital.
They have expenses, they have stock, they have products. All of this is becoming a challenge.
Mais moi, en tant que businessman passif, parce que j'ai choisi de faire du MLM, je vends à mon paye. Et lorsque ça se périme, ce n'est pas là mon business.
But I, as a network professional builder, I do passive business. When I sell, they pay me. If the product gets expired, it's not my business anymore.
Je n'ai pas de stock. Je n'ai pas de stock.
I have no shop.
C'est de vendre. Mon job, c'est d'écouler, comme Dr. Hélène, à travers des explications simples, à travers des partages simples, à travers tout ce que vous venez de voir. Ça, c'est mon job. Et lorsque des personnes achètent pour pouvoir être satisfaits, pour pouvoir prendre soin de leur bien-être comme je suis en train de prendre soin du mien, et c'est comme ça que je gagne mon argent.
My job is to sell. My job is to push out the products, just like Dr. Helen did in using simple explanation. And I use these products for my well-being, and when people buy them too for their own well-being, the company pays me money.
Alors, mon frère, ma soeur, peu importe où tu te trouves, si tu es connecté et que tu as suivi mon partage et si tu as aimé, je te dis tout simplement merci et d'être curieux. Rencontre la personne qui t'a envoyé ce lien, cherche à le contacter et si tu as des questions, pose-les lui et ensuite tu auras des réponses et réessaye encore, viens encore écouter pour mieux comprendre. Ne pas demander conseil à un maçon alors que tu as un problème dentaire. Si tu as un problème dentaire, tu ne dois pas aller consulter un maçon, tu dois aller consulter un dentiste. Alors, rencontre la personne qui t'a envoyé le lien parce qu'il est mieux placé pour t'expliquer tout ce que tu veux savoir. Sur ce, je vous aime. Que Dieu nous protège, que Dieu nous bénisse, que Dieu nous aide à pouvoir s'en sortir dans cette situation mondiale, qu'elle soit économique ou sanitaire, que toute la planète vit aujourd'hui. Prions pour nos frères, prions pour nos sœurs, prions pour des pays qui sont encore en plein Covid, ou que le Covid sévit encore là-bas. Prions beaucoup pour eux et que Dieu nous bénisse. Merci beaucoup, je vous aime.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed me, please meet the person who gave me this video because they are better placed to explain the process to you. If you have a dental problem, you cannot go and see a bricklayer, you're going to see a dentist. In the same way, don't ask questions on people who are not on this seminar or who did not give you the link. Meet the person who gave you the link and they're going to answer all your questions. And on this note, I want to thank you for coming here. Thank you for listening to me. Let's pray for the world. Let's pray for each other. Let's pray for the pandemic. And may God bless us. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. I'll see you tomorrow for the same presentation, but in French. Love you all.